Hello all. So here is our first week of training, and I'm walking today. I'm walking down my driveway. So with that, let's get walking. Let's start training. So I'm going to ask everyone to, this first week is to walk a mile and time yourself. Jog a mile, time yourself, or sprint a mile. Do one of the three. Remember to set a goal. My goal, for example, is, let me stop for just a second. So my goal is to walk. I'm going to walk, and I'm going to do it in 40 minutes. That's my goal. I will tell you, I just completed a walk. I did my 3.1 and I did it in 45 minutes. So what I want to do is I want to get a better time. And my goal in the next month is to cut 5 minutes off my 3.1 miles, which is a 5K. So with that, that's my goal. So your goal is, I don't know, if you want to walk it, I would say try to do the same as me or do it under 45 minutes or 40. It just depends on your stride length and how fast you walk. I've got a long stride length. I am 6 foot tall, so I can cover some ground. So if you jog it, I say probably if you want to set your goal around, set your goal of 34 minutes or less. Well, maybe 36 minutes or less. And if you're sprinting it, I would say 30 minutes or less. You'll be getting it. So just set your goal. And like I said, I'm walking it. And if this is your first 5K, be realistic and just learn to, push yourself. This first week, I ask that first mile that you walk, that you do it under 15 minutes if you walk it. So I want you to set that goal for 15. And if you do it in 14, awesome. So I want you for 5 days this week. There's 7 days in a week. So 5 days, I want you to walk a mile. I want you to time yourself, okay? And I want you to try to beat 15 minutes. So that's this week's assignment. Now, if you walk it. Now, if you're jogging it, I want you to jog the whole mile, and I want you to get a time of 10 minutes or less if you're jogging it. Okay, let's do it in 12 minutes or less, okay? So if you're jogging it 12 minutes or less, okay, that mile. So I want you to do a mile a day for 5 days in 12 minutes or less. Now if you're sprinting it, let's go with the 10 minutes or less. So if you're sprinting it, you'll probably more realistically do it in like 7 minutes or less. But we'll just set that goal for 10 minutes or less. And if you're sprinting it, 1 mile a day for 5 days in 10 minutes or less. If you do better, that's awesome. So with that, so we got our joggers, we've got our sprinters, and we've got our walkers. And yeah, I'm a walker. So with that, we set our goals, and now we're just going to train. So this is the first week. So for 5 days, 1 mile, what I just discussed, try to get those goals set. And if you have energy after you do those 1 mile, if you do the 1 mile walk, sprint, and jog, then try to do another one. Try to do another mile if you have the energy, if you're hydrated, and if you feel like it. So like I said, this is just training. And so you can try to see if you can match that time in your second mile. So with that, that's our first week. I'm excited. So with that, just keep moving. I promise you, this is so awesome for your health. And you might be sore and you'll be like, oh, I don't see how this is healthy. Oh, my legs hurt. My rear, it's hurting. It's so sore, I can barely, but that's okay. Your muscles are being worked and you will be sore. And so that's only a good thing. So you're building muscle. So with that, you're going to be sore. And what is that saying? No pain, no gain. But it's all good for you. And if you have any questions or if you want to let me know how you're doing, email me. I would love to answer questions. Like I said, I am your biggest cheerleader. So with that, just keep moving. And by the way, Yeah, so this is in my comfy clothes. I have my t-shirt, what I talked about earlier. I got my comfy clothes, and I got my pants on, and I got my tennis shoes. So I am very comfy, and I have been blessed with this beautiful sunny day, and I know this weekend is going to be beautiful. So get out, get moving, and oh, if you get your siblings out and your parents and anybody that wants to get out and about and get to training. So with that, here's our first week. Love to hear from you and see how you're getting along, and just let me know. And awesome, get started. Let's get moving.